Well, there you go. Now, this right here is the database. You might be saying, well, where's the material? Where are the journals and all that? Well, they're not going to show you that right now because they're saying, look, if you want to engage in this database, you're in it. Why don't you just search for your topic, whatever it is? So you put your topic in. So I'm very interested right now in independent film. Okay, and then just hit go and see what you find. And what happens is you find results, okay, that might help you. Now it, notice that I found 47,000 results here. All right, so that tells me that right up here I should do a much better job with my keywords. I need to learn how to use the filters. I need to learn how to type more in there so that I don't get 47,000. Right now sometimes we can go ahead and open this up, and you might want to say, well, I just want peer reviewed. I want now you can drop these, right, and see what they want, like language. Okay, let's go ahead and just put just English. Okay, and you can set your filters. You see what I'm saying? And you hit apply, and now it drops down to 13,000. Okay, but that's because I want peer review. Now, I also would be like, I really would like to have only the ones that I actually get full PDFs for. So I'm going to go ahead and put full text also as a filter. And now I'm down to 3,000. Still plenty for just learning how to do this, and maybe picking something I can put into my research essay. And the virtue of the full text is that I am going to be able to get it as a PDF. So I can see the whole thing. I can have it on my computer. And then, your job is basically as sort of as boring as it might sound, but it's just to go through these titles and see if anything here is close to what you need for your research on your topic. For me, it's independent film, so I might okay, look, maybe I'll just focus on racial barriers, and if I want to use that as my topic, I can use this to get started. You see what I'm saying? Um, I I I wonder if there's a better way to see the results, because as it stands right now, I just have this very small window down here where I can see one result at a time, which is a little bizarre if you ask my personal opinion on that. But anyway, that's the databases. So this video is getting a little bit long. I'm going to stop here. I think I've given you enough to get you started on this, and the vast majority of you, if not all of you, are very digitally aware. You're very digitally literate. The online world is a second home to us, to all of us, probably. So please have confidence in yourself. Please click, explore. Don't worry about messing anything up. If something happens, just log out, log back in, and teach yourself. One thing I think that I try to stress, I know I try to stress in my classes, and I wish that it would be stressed across the board a little bit more, is that college really now should be much more about method of investigation and about teaching you how to teach yourself, because it doesn't have to be about content anymore. Content's out there in many places that we can access. It's more about framing the right questions, finding the right paths to get those answers we need. It's about learning how to click on a strange website and figuring it out in a matter of 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Okay, so that's really kind of your job here. Is you need to demystify this website. You need to figure out how to do this. And if you run across something that you just don't understand, why don't you open up a new tab and just type in what is a database? Because see, I explained it to you, right? And but maybe if I had it, would you know what a database is? And I think perhaps you would, but maybe if you didn't, why don't you have another tab open so that you can just type in words that you don't know, get the definitions, and you begin to teach yourself as you work through the library website. So listen, thank you for watching. I'm asking you again to take this assignment seriously, spend some time here. If you already know how to use the library, of course, you can speed ahead to just finding your sources. But if you don't know how to use the library well, if you don't know how to really make it work for you, please know that if you figure that out, it's going to be very powerful for you for the rest of your courses and for your time at Edison State. So just kind of buy into it and give it an honest attempt with some good time set aside for it, and I think you'll do fine.